Hey, what's up guys, AA12 here, and welcome back to another awesome Minecraft Pocket Edition video, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to look at the past a little bit, and in today's video, we're going to go through all of my Let's Play worlds that I've created through, at least the ones I've made and recorded a series on, and, before I do say, this will only involve the Let's Play, like, the normal survival Let's Play, like, no skyblock, no, like, maps, no, nothing like that. This is when I, created the world myself and started building from there. Also, there's only gonna be 3 worlds, which is gonna be my world from my latest series, and two other series, which I now have on private on my channel. But for you new viewers, you guys will see what I've managed to make, back when I guess, started out playing the game and making videos. So, I want you guys to tell me at the end of the video which world was your favorite down below. At the very end, I'll tell you guys which one was my favorite, but, we're still gonna go through the worlds together, guys, so let's go. Alright, guys, so this is my very first Let's Play World series that I had on the channel. I still have all the videos up, but they are privated, but if you guys, want me to, I guess, make them, find a way for you guys to watch them, I guess I could do something if you guys really want. But I started this world when it was Minecraft Pocket Edition version 0.6.1, and it continued all throughout 0.8.1, and it probably ended before the 0.9.0 update. And it's been a while since I've really been here, guys, so if I don't remember everything to, exact, I'm sorry. So I'm going to show you guys the entrance of my base, which was out here. By the way, this is not an infinite world, guys, so yeah, as you guys can see, it's the old world type and all that. Oh, right, so over here, I want to show you guys this first. These were the nether reactors. For you guys who don't know what a nether reactor was, it was basically the alternative to the nether, and it made these huge towers. So I would always do it in this area, because I never touched this area of the world, because this area over here was close to the edge, as I'll show you guys when I get there. But this is where I activated the nether reactor, because it was very close to the edge of the world and all that, and yeah, so I just made them here so, it wouldn't, ruin any of my builds. So we're gonna go head back there, and I'm gonna show you guys the base. Alright, guys, here, so this was the entrance of my base. As you guys can see, I kind of went from, for a behind the waterfall kind of base where, it would look like a waterfall, but when you get in, as you guys can see, do not enter my old username, too. This was when I didn't call myself AA12, when my original channel name was that. And, here we are, you enter from here, and you enter my awesome base. Now, this thing really wasn't the best looking base, I guess, but it was one of my favorites. Now, I was actually going to build an automatic cacti farm here, but I didn't have a world download with it, so this map doesn't have the automatic cacti farm. I actually made a lot of adjustments to this house, but I don't have the world download for that, so this is an older world download, I guess. And over here is a mob farm, or a mob trap, and I think it's actually broken, so because, we're on a different update now, so it might be broken, but this thing worked pretty efficiently. If I was close to my base, this thing would just bring a bunch of mobs up, and I had everything organized here, from bones to, basically everything. This thing was pretty awesome and all that. And yeah, so over here, I think, is my sheep farm or chicken farm. Well, it was a chicken farm, but again, because of world updates, we don't have the chickens in here anymore. So this was my cool little chicken coop over here. I would have the chickens in there. I'll show you guys, when you have this. Oh, okay, yeah, so definitely broke in the update. But so yeah, that was a chicken coop right there. Over here was actually my automatic wheat farm. Before we had redstone, I did a really getaway of getting wheat. What I would do is I think I would basically just get rid of these dirt blocks over here, and 2, 3, 4, so I guess it was semi-automatic. This was before redstone, guys, so we couldn't really make any redstone builds like this, and as you guys can see, it worked pretty well. Before we had any redstone, making automatic builds was really not a thing, but, I kind of, improvised on doing things on my own. And way back here is my automatic cacti farm. Now, this thing is actually fully automatic. The cactus would grow up, update, and scroll out here. And I do have some cacti in here. So, yeah, I really don't know what I was going to build in here, but this was a room, so it's a room, guys, so that's pretty cool, right? I have a melon farm over here where I would just break these melons, and I could walk out. There's some pumpkins in here as well, which is basically where I collected the pumpkins to create a jack-o'-lantern flooring I have out here. I have some potatoes here too, but yeah, so I use jack-o'-lanterns for lighting so it wouldn't spread torches. I really don't know why. I didn't really use this technique much in my new Let's Play, but it would have been pretty awesome. Over here is my tree farm, or my underground tree farm, where I would plant trees, break the trees, and it was just so I didn't have to cut the trees around the area, and this is all it really was. Now over here was the mushroom farm, or I don't think this thing really worked properly ever, but you know, the mushroom would like grow in the middle, right? And over here I would just have to break this cobblestone block if I have a pickaxe on me. Oh my goodness, I don't even remember where stuff is, to be honest, because of this, but so this water would like spread down, and you know, it would push all the mushrooms down and all that, and all I would really have to do to stop the water is put a block over there, and you know, that's how it worked. I don't think this one really worked, to be honest. Actually, no, we got a few mushrooms here, so I guess it slightly worked, but yeah, so that's the thing. Over here we had a cool, this is my mine actually. This is where I would, you know, quickly put in a bunch of ores or stone or whatever and all that, and all the way down here would be my mining system. I don't have a minecart right now actually, but we're just gonna, you know, I'll just cut it so when I'm down here you guys will see what I mean. Alright guys, so in every single one of my Let's Plays I had some type of strip mine, and this was mined for the very first Let's Play I have on this channel, and it's crazy, dude. Like, look at this, guys. This was, I literally mined this all out. This was before Worlds were infinite, so you gotta give me some props, and we didn't have any caves, so I literally just, you know, mined and strip mined till I got stuff, and oh boy, dude, it was absolutely crazy, and dude, it's gonna take forever to get back up here. So, oh yeah, I have more strip mines here. I would always cover it with this, like, blocks. So, you know, if there were mobs, they couldn't come out, but yeah, so it would literally go on till the end of the world. And also, back in the day, there was really nothing useful with redstone, so I'd always just leave redstone on the wall for a redstone update. But now that we can mine it, I guess we'll mine some, because, you know, we have the redstone update now and all of that. So, I'll see you guys when I get back up there. Alright guys, now that we're up here, we are back, and you guys can see, I have a small watchtower over here, but I don't think I can really enter it because, oh no, I do have an elevator. Okay, sweet. So this was my elevator to a cool watchtower I made. This wasn't really the most extravagant build, just to be completely honest with you guys, but it was something I definitely loved, just because, you know, it had a really big base here. It looks kind of fancy inside with like the birch wood and all that. I would have some kind of a balcony up here too, just because I could. And dude, this thing was cool back in the day. Oh my gosh, dude, I still have all the episodes too, so I could just look back if I wanted to. But this was some room I was gonna make for later on. I was planning for this to be a nether portal, I think, but you know, we never got to nether till like way later, till 0.12, and this ended like 8.1. So oh my goodness, dude. And this is my house. Alright, let's showcase the house a little bit to you guys. This isn't really too impressive, to be honest, to what I can usually build now. But this was like my starter house, dude. Like from here, I would usually go upstairs from here. You know, staircasing's kind of weird, but yeah, but you know, this would be my, you know, lookout post here. I could sleep and, you know, do my thing. I have a cool, you know, farm over here just for the looks, to be honest. I never really touched this farm, but you know, it was there for the looks. And over here, I actually had a really over here, alright, this would become the subwall eventually. Yes, I did have a subwall, but I kind of, you know, lost the world stuff, so yeah, it's not here. And like over here would be where my cows were. I don't have too many, and I have some carrots here just so I can just like quickly grab some food, just break these carrots and replant them. And I don't know, I felt like I should have actually maybe put wheat here. It would have made a lot more sense, because, you know, I could have just like gotten wheat and like, you know, farm these guys while they were here. But I put carrots for whatever reason, and you know, it's whatever. I'm hoping I had a pretty clear explanation of why. I'm pretty sure I was smart enough to know why I actually put carrots instead of wheat, but right now I can't think of it. So yeah, over here I would have like a furnace area. This is where I would, like, you know, cook all my stuff, my food, my cow meat and all that. And over here is just an empty room. I don't know, I like building empty rooms for no reason in my old Let's Plays, guys. Do not judge it and all that. And over here would be my mini watchtower, which is the same as the other one, but, you know, obviously a million times smaller. Now over here, there's actually something hidden back here. Not really hidden, but, you know, I don't know, I really like this. I used to call this thing the cocaine farm, even though it was a sugarcane, because, you know, sugarcane, oh, that's embarrassing. But like I said, guys, I used to call it the cocaine farm, but it's really a sugarcane farm because, you know, I was kind of immature back then. I'm kind of immature now too, so I probably still would have called it that. But yeah, I have these jack-o'-lanterns on ceiling glasses and lighting. Then I would have a bunch of stuff in here, like, you know, sugarcane and all that. I could easily get it out, and it was also another alternative exit to the base. As you can see, you can actually exit from back here, which would lead to the edge of the world. So my base is basically in the center of the world, which is pretty cool. So There's actually something else I want to show you guys. So as you guys could tell from behind there, there's something up there. So we're gonna go see what that something is. Oh, I also forgot to mention there's a balcony there that we didn't enter, but you know, I'm too lazy to go back there. So, okay, guys, we're here on top of my house, which looks really bad to be honest. But this is like a staircase, kind of a shortcut to where I originally spawned when the world was created. So I forgot what the seed was called, but it was a seed I used, and the spawn was actually here, and the minecart doesn't work anymore because back then you didn't need like redstone torches to like power these rails. But this was where I spawned, like somewhere over here, and as you can see, there's the nether towers, and I made this tower over here. Not exactly the best looking tower, but you know, it was pretty cool, I guess. I liked it. I used to use it just because, you know, I made it just because, you know, yeah, just because it really doesn't serve a purpose, guys. It's just here to be here, and it looks cool. You can see everything from here, kind of. The windows are kind of like small and all that, but you know, it was still kind of cool. I did have water up here to prevent mobs from spawning up there. Oh, see, even I have stone cutters in this world, dude. That's how old this world is. Alright, so down here would be where I was gonna build this village myself, and I only made 2 houses. There's my infinite water source, guys. This is my mini house I made, which looks really bad, to be honest. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't even know I even tried to make this. But over here, oh wait, what's in here? Yeah, we have some stuff everywhere. So over here is like where my you know, house I made, and it's just a house, guys. You know, I can sleep. I had a hot tub, I guess. This was supposed to be a couch, but as you guys can see, some update probably ruined how the wooden doors were gonna do. So yeah, over here was a wheat farm, as you guys can tell. I have a small miniature melon farm here, and I do believe in this wheat farm I did something under it. I don't know, I could be wrong. Oh yeah, there we go. So if you guys didn't know, there was a trick where you could like just place down, if you place glowstone under this, it would like, you know, glow up there all at night, and it actually does do it, but it's not nighttime, so we can't see it, so that sucks. And over here was actually just some big hole I dug out. Like, that's literally all it is, guys. Check it out. It's a big hole. Under there, ooh, I don't want to fall. Under there is really nothing, so we're not going to go down there, but it's just a big hole I did. And I got a lot of iron from it because, you know, it was basically kind of like a form of mining I used to do where I would just dig huge holes, so very ineffective. Up here, I made a gravel path to a castle I made. I actually don't know if this thing is complete or not, but we're gonna go find out right about now. So we're just gonna eat this over here, and oh my gosh, guys, this world has so much to offer. It's amazing. I called this thing the Rook, that's right, and oh man, dude, it's such a terrible build, to be honest. But this was, again, guys, when I was just starting out, so take it easy on me. Take it easy on me, please. Okay. I need this cobblestone. I think all I can do is this, and yeah, I had some lava here for some reason, but it's basically symmetrical on the other side, as I will show you. But there's another floor here. I don't know what I was gonna do here, but and the rooftop, just like here, I'm gonna show you guys the rooftop. So this is the rooftop, and not really the most impressive thing in the world, but it was here. But you know, I could see the whole world from here. Oh, and we survived with 1 heart. As you can see, we're actually down here because I actually had an area back here where I could actually, you know, where I was going to build some stuff. As you can see, it's very incomplete, but this was just going to be, you know, a town, like a castle thing I was going to make. And oh my gosh, dude, I'm like having so much nostalgia just like traveling here and all of that. And oh man, oh wait, there is something I forgot to show. Let me see if it's still here. Hey guys, here we are back at my house. I forgot to show this to you guys because I don't know, but if we go down here, I actually made a lot of like levels here, but this was my chest room where I had all my stuff like diamonds, iron. I don't know how much iron I had. I think my iron was like, I don't know, somewhere in here. But like, this is my chest room. Just want to show this to you guys. I like had everything kind of organized. Like every chest had its own thing. There's all my iron, right? And you know, I was kind of getting started and organized. I actually hacked some items because back then, like way in 6.1, we didn't have water buckets or anything, so I hacked in some like ice and like lava, so that's about it. But everything other than that is like, you know, original stuff. I was like just starting to like get everything organized by here and all of that. And down here, I think, yeah, there's really nothing here until you hit this torch, right? When you hit this torch right here, you can actually enter my, alright, so this was the mob trap. This is probably going to be the last thing I show you guys in this world. But I don't think this works anymore because of this update for some reason, but it's a mob trap, guys. So the last thing I wanted to show you guys, even back then in 8.1, I was kind of try-harding on my Let's Play just so I can, impress my viewers and have something useful for my world. And I guess this will be the last part of this tour, guys. We're going to move over to the next season, I guess. But tell me, do not make your vote yet. Just tell me what you guys think about this world after you watch everything, all the other worlds. So I'll see you guys in the next world. Okay, so it looks like some update here is like destroying my world, but yeah, anyways, we're here, guys, in the next world. This was my 0.9 to 0.10.4 Let's Play world, and I kind of want to stop the fire, but it doesn't look like I can, so yeah, my base is actually underwater in this one. So from here, I actually did a method where I actually had to fill up this part of the ocean with sand, and I dug it all out, and I had this. But this is only my second base here. By the way, this is my mob trap, which is one of those towering mob trap. Again, I think it's broken because of an update, but it's whatever. So this waterfall here actually goes all the way down to the lowest point of the world, so I'm not going to show you guys that because that's going to take way too long. But so there isn't too much to show in this world besides this base and another area, which I want to show you guys in a minute. But this is my farming system here. As you can see, I had a lot of food, which actually we need some. So we're going to get some of these potatoes and take it with us on the journey, because I want to show you guys everything that I've done in this world. Again, this world isn't as impressive as the other one, but it does have some pretty cool builds. This was my first time playing 0.9.0, which is a major update back in the MCPE olden days. And it was when we were first introduced to, Infinite World and all that. But, oh man, dude, I don't know why I, made water streams my main source, considering it's so slow to get up to them. But as you guys can see, we are completely submerged in water. We are actually underwater. I'll show you guys when we get all the way up. Which shouldn't take too long, but this is just my farming area. We had, potatoes, carrots, which, ooh, we have carrots up here. Cool. I should actually get some of these, because I think carrots are going to have more saturation. But, okay, let's actually get some carrots before we continue showing you guys everything. But, yeah, so if you can see, it's late at night, but, we were underwater. Crazy, right? So in this Let's Play, it's one of my most favorite ones, because this base, I loved it. It took so much effort and work just to make it, and I was planning on expanding it even more. This is a mob trap, one of those canal-style mob traps. I don't know if this thing actually works anymore, but, I'm too lazy to find out, so, yeah. I had to make a bridge all the way from here with dirt, and then I had to make this circular area, fill it all with sand, dig all the sand out just so we can make that. We have a few dogs. Let's take one of them with us. Why not? Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, these things are glitch dogs, actually. There's a glitch where you couldn't get them to stand up anymore. That was a bad glitch, dude. Really bad glitch. So let's go to sleep so we have, pretty sunny view. But, alright, let's go to bed super fast, and my only way of getting from here to there was to jump these lily pads, as you guys can see. But yeah, so I think this was actually a grave to one of my old dogs, which I actually didn't fill it up with anything, so okay. I was about to feel bad for defiling a grave, but it had nothing, so yeah, we had a small barn over here, which was because I could. We just had sheep, and there was really nothing upstairs, to be honest, guys. It was just here to be here, so yeah, so okay. So, if I run off in this direction, is because I never really spawned here. My main spawn was over, somewhere in this direction. I do remember this pretty clearly. Alright guys, here we are in this area. For some reason, I don't remember why I did this, but I think I was watching some romance movie, and one day I just built a heart over here. Not the prettiest looking heart, but it's a heart, and just wanted to show this to you guys before I continue off to the main area. Okay guys, like I told you guys, I made this world when 0.9 first came out for iOS devices, and I was lucky, and this was when we first got Infinite World and villages were first introduced in Minecraft Pocket Edition. So this was my spawn area. It was literally near a village. Unfortunately, I did not have a, blacksmith, but I was lucky enough to, have a village nearby, dude. Oh my gosh. So this was where my spawn was, or technically, it's a little over there because I just remember this village existing, but I just used these houses as, I guess, my starter. But my actual spawn was over here, guys. So over here is my actual spawn, guys. This is where all the first stuff was, created until I moved way over there. But this was my automatic farm, like I showed you guys in the old world, except it worked a little differently. All I had to do this time was break the sign over here after I eat this carrot, of course, because, yeah, so all I had to do was break the sign over here, right? And via that, again, redstone wasn't a thing yet, so we had to get creative with how we were going to make things over here. So this is how I did it. Over here was just a few farms. I have another reactor over there, as you guys can see. I used to get nether quartz or nether stuff from that, so yeah. Over here was a doghouse because as you guys could tell, I had a ton of wolves. My friend Date actually helped me. He was guest starring in one of my episodes. I don't think he does YouTube anymore, but he helped me make this. I am Date. We actually, dude, this thing is honestly the nicest looking thing in this whole like Let's Play world. Well, except my base, of course, because my base is actually badass in this Let's Play. But my dog lived a lot more comfortably than I did when I show you my house, which will be the last thing I show. But over here is just like a miniature farm, as you guys can see. We had some sugarcane back over here. We had an automatic cactus farm, which still works, I believe. And over here, my friends, is my first home of 0.9.0. Very cozy. Maybe it's the new blocks because I want to take advantage of those. And down here was just like a basement for no reason, so... Oh my gosh, guys, probably one of my, just like the nostalgia I'm getting from all this mini, farm over here, just like, oh my gosh, dude, it's absolutely insane. So, that'll be the end for this world tour, and we're gonna go to my latest survival Let's Play, which I don't think, I really didn't end, but I don't really just end these, so we'll go to the final world, and then you guys can finally tell me what you guys think. Alright guys, welcome to my most recent survival Let's Play. I just stopped recording this like a few months ago only because I kind of got bored of it, but I don't really know if I really stopped this series or anything, but I'm going to show you guys a world tour. So this is where I spawn. For you viewers probably have known how this is, so yeah, so this is spawn. I literally spawned here, and we had a huge cave area over here, which I took advantage of, but we're going to go to the entrance of my house, which is over here. Now if you enter my house, you just have this area here. And it's just an area, we have a balcony, we have like, we have the sub wall over here where I put names of you guys who, would answer the comment question a day and like send me fan art. And we're gonna go down here first so I can get rid of this area first. So down here was just an area I was gonna work on, nothing too special, just like, some empty rooms for now, which I was gonna work on later. But as you guys can see, we had a nether portal over here. I'll show you guys a nether last, most likely. But we did have an awesome spawner over here. Now, this thing was a XP grinder farm over here. Where, it was a skeleton one too. Skeletons would drop down here. I would just hit them. And we have so much, like, enchanted armor because of these guys. And arrows and bones. It's absolutely crazy. And I even had to make just, like, a trash can just to throw stuff away. Like, see, it just, like, completely destroys it with the stuff it does. So... I was gonna build this into something later, but, I decided not to yet, but, oh my gosh, dude, this part was awesome to build, took a while, but, yeah, so let's get back upstairs so I can show you guys the rest of the world. Guys, so we're back up here. Now, before I show you guys the bottom part of the house, I'm gonna show you guys the top part first. So, this is just like a big balcony area, which also had a nether portal. I like having nether portals everywhere, so I did this. This was like supposed to be my potion room, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it, to be honest, really. We have an area going down here, which really has nothing down there, just literally goes back up here, as you guys can see. It's, I don't know, you guys know my building is just weird, and over here, I was going to plan on building something, but as you guys can tell, there is nothing. Alright guys, as you guys can see, we're back in this room again, just like the center of everything really, and over here you can actually go downstairs. If you go to this area here, we have some pretty flowers with like some weird design, and even more weird designs, but this was my enchanting area and a continuation of my sub wall because the other one got like full, and again another portal. I have so many nether portal, guys, it's not even funny. And this is where, I went to do my enchantments and all that, and got all my enchanted gear. Look at that, all those, books and all that, yeah. This is just where I kept books and obsidian and all that, so that's pretty cool. If I go down here, and all that, you can actually see, this was basically the central hub of everything. Now we're gonna go out here a little bit, after I'm done with this area, but this was supposed to be a chest room I was going to work on, but never really did anything with it. Now down here was my mining system, really isn't too impressive, so I'm not really going to show it off too much. But if you go down here, this is my stream wall. When I streamed the Let's Play, I would like put some names. There's only like 4 names there, so I didn't really stream the Let's Play much. Over here would just be some chests, and my automatic farm over here. All I had to do was press this button, and voila, water, crops and all that, kind of laggy, but I'm gonna show you guys the redstone behind this real fast. It's basically the most simplest redstone you can do because I suck at redstone, so yeah, it's like this on every floor really, so it's not really too much to show off, but it's, it's mine, I made it, it's my pride and joy. It's one of my big redstone builds, even though it isn't really too hard to make, even though I had such a rough time making it, so Over here is another desert portal, and just basically my my chest and all that, where I had everything kind of organized. I didn't have anything labeled, but everything was definitely organized. I knew where everything was and all that. We had a downstairs fishing area over here, as you guys can see. This was a bakery over here. I'm going to show you guys the bakery a bit. Just a ton of furnaces, some tables, and all that I made during the episode. I have a cow farm, which is a little more impressive because there are some cows here, and one sheep in a sheep farm. Yeah, impressive, right, guys? Alright, now if we go this way, this is really nothing. I just built this because I was going to plan on building something up here, but I just never ended up doing it, so... Yeah, so back here is actually a village, because... Yeah, I have a village here, and it's actually connected to my base area, which we'll head back to. As you can see, if I go there and go up, you probably saw it from stocking earlier, staircase going up, and the village also goes up there. It's a pretty weird extreme hills village kind of thing, as you can see, because that goes all the way up. I didn't build that as part of the village. And I believe if I go down here, I will actually end up leading to a stronghold, but we're not going to explore that because not really much to explore. And over there is another village if I walk that way, but there's really nothing. I don't really want to showcase everything to you guys. This is actually one of my more public Let's Plays where I have the video still up in public. You guys can watch that if you want to, but I'm not going to bother showing you guys all of that. Alright, so the last thing I want to show you guys is the nether area. Now, I really never did too much in the nether here in this Let's Play, but, you know, I guess I want to end it off with a feature that kind of, you know, a special thing that this feature, like, this update, you know, gave us this feature, which is the nether. So nothing really much at this nether hub. This is literally all I made here, but I was gonna plan something else, but you know, yeah. So anyways, guys, that's it for this world. So anyways, guys, this is the end of the video. Tell me what you guys think. Which world do you think was the best? Did you think the first one I did was the best, the one where it was ended at 0.8.1, or maybe it was the second one where it started at 0.9 and ended at 0.10, or maybe it was the third one, which I just did very recently, started at 0.11 and continued on till 0.14. So I don't know which one was your guys' favorite, but I can 100% say that the first one was my favorite. I might be a little biased, but like, it gave me the most nostalgic memories and all that, and I absolutely loved it. Anyways, if you guys have enjoyed the video, go down there, drop down a like. That will always be helpful. Only if you guys did enjoy the video, though. Tell me what you think in the comment section below about all these worlds and what you guys thought about this type of video. And, you know, just tell me whatever you guys want about these Let's Plays and all that. I can't wait to see what my next Let's Play might look like, or maybe I'll just continue off the current one. I don't know what will happen soon, but whatever happens in the future, hopefully I can, you know, make even better builds and better Let's Play videos for you guys sometime in the future. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This has been AA12 here signing out. Comment, like, subscribe. Again, tell me what you guys think about all this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys. I loved making this video, and hopefully you guys loved watching it. And see you guys later. Bye, bye.